Howdy, I'm Christopher Lyle Simmons, and I'm here to teach you information and communication technology. We are on a road to the smartphone. Today is Wednesday, April 8th, and today we're going to be talking about logic. Modern computers do their processing and storage using things called logic gates that are built into the circuitry. Now, before we get too deep into this mess, I gotta let you know it's super complicated, and you're just required to sort of generally understand. Logic gates are basically switches, a little different, but switches that live inside your computer, and based on their input, they provide a certain kind of output. Now, I might have lied to you a little bit. Binary is not really on and off. It's really high power and low power. But to understand it, it's best to realize it's on and off. To understand logic gates, let's start with the simplest, the NOT logic gate. This takes input, a 0 or 1, and provides the opposite, a 1 or a 0. For example, input, off, output, on. The AND logic gate takes two different inputs and provides one type of output. So let's start at the top. Off and off equal off. On and off equals off. Off and on, off. But on and on. Now let's look at the OR logic gate. Off or off gets off. Off or on gets on. On or off gets on. And on or on gets on. Now you can see the difference between the two. And you need both on to get an on, but or you just need one on to get an on. Now there's a few other types of logic gate out there, but they all kind of wrap around that same idea. They can be an and, they can be an or they could be the not, which is the opposite. So a combination of the opposite of and, the opposite of or not and, that kind of thing. What is he talking about? When you combine logic gates is when you can do more advanced mathematics, for example. At this point, you should be totally confused. I've done my job well. But remember, this is really complicated stuff. Now you're going to be watching a BrainPop video that'll explain the logic gates a little better. And then we'll also be exploring it again tomorrow until you can really wrap your head around it. Wow! All right, well that's pretty much it for today. So remember, make sure that you've done your 10 minutes of keyboarding, that you've documented it on your keyboarding tracking sheet. You've watched this video, and then you're going to watch the BrainPop video, which will probably explain it a little better than me. You're going to make sure you do your writing response as well as the Google Form quiz. Make sure you mark it as done. You'll also be doing your attendance, where you'll turn that in. That's it. See you tomorrow. Bye.